I got it.
Maximilian.
I got it.
You get the start line video?
Having direct.
Hey, guess what? I'm a Hamburg. I'm a Hamburg and you a goddamn nerd. Not you watching. I was just rhyming. We're up in this motherfucker, man. We're doing an interview. Got a show in Hamburg tomorrow night at the Black Mamba Club. The Black Mamba Club.
All right.
At the Black Mamba Club. Smoke the marijuana up. I got some crown. Want a cup? Yeah, I got $100. You can drink it all. Is that mine?
Fucking mic on?
Is this my shit? We're out here in Hamburg, Germany, doing an interview.
Is that on? Yep.
Out here with the homies. This is dope, man. This is amazing experience. And y'all motherfuckers, hope y'all having a good night. And hope you're not at work. I'm drinking Crown because Chris Crisis fucking made me. I told Crisis all day, I said, I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink. I told Chris Crisis, at DJ Chris Crisis, by the way. I told at DJ Chris Crisis, I don't want to drink. My mom and dad don't like me hanging out with you. My parents, look, my parents don't like me hanging out with DJ Chris Crisis. And here I am. He asked me to drink today. I don't normally drink.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm not drunk, asshole. I'm chilling. Yeah, everybody be like that. Oh, he's drunk all the time. He's so drunk. No, I'm not drunk.
Not yet.
Not period. Maybe at 4.
Never, ever.
Maybe get 4, but not 4 for more. When I drink, I'm like 4 for more. So y'all gonna witness the interview live. It's gonna be posted up by my homeboy Maximilian. And we in here, man.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's start.
Let's do it.
Yeah! Universal Aura, euer neues Radioprogramm auf Penny One Radio, euer neues Sender für Hip-Hop, R&B und ganz viel Soul. Heute fangen wir an mit Rapper RITZZ im Studio. Hey Ritz, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great, man.
Good, man. What are you doing up to?
Been chilling out with you, man. Chilling out with you. You've been, you're the man.
Have you ever been in Germany before?
Yes, sir. We just got back from Essex and Dusseldorf. Yeah, drinking some good beer. Drinking some good beer, having a good time, eating some good food, some nice German classics, some nice tourist classics.
We are proud to represent you in Hamburg, Golden Sneakers and Pelly One Urban Radio.
Oh man, shout out to Golden Speakers and Urban One Radio for having me, man. I really appreciate the time you guys are taking to interview me, man. Thank you.
Tell us your career in quick facts with up and downs. What comes to your mind?
That quick. Well, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty bad. No. It's going great, man. My career's been good. It's a lot of ups and downs, of course. I've been rapping for a long time. Took a long time to get in the game. I think any artist that comes in the game learns a lot from their first record deal or learns a lot from their first experiences. And besides even record deals, just grinding. So there's been tons of ups and downs. And I don't think they stopped, you know. So right now I was on a major down at the beginning of the year. And not musically, just personally. And I'm on a fucking major up right now. I can cuss, right?
Oh, of course. That's what you do.
Oh, yes, let me shamash.
Yeah.
That's right. That's all I know.
So what happened? Do you want to talk about it? What happened personally? Was there something?
Well, yeah. At the beginning of the year, I think for the last 2 years I've just been kind of spiraling out of control. Just I don't know, just kind of just upset. You get in a certain point in life and you go through things, whether it's with substance abuse, whether it's depression or whatever is going on in your life, or relationships, anything. Just like we all go through as human beings, and I just needed a change, and I recognized that when I was in Anchorage, Alaska. I really I think I hit rock bottom. And reading the Jay Prince book, it was like rock bottom doesn't mean you have to be broke financially. Sometimes the bottom comes up to you. And I think that's what happened. So I just told my manager, I was like, please leave me here in Alaska. And I stayed in Alaska for days and just tried to figure out why I'm acting like this, why I'm doing these things. How do I fix it? Because I don't want to be this person. I don't want to be this. I don't want to be this guy that's angry. What the fuck am I so mad about? What's wrong? So and that's that. And then once I figured that shit out, and I figured it out, and I had to work on myself. So I'm still working on myself. You know, and I think every person can do that. I think that you shouldn't hold yourself to such high standards. Work on yourself. If you find out your flaws, and if you fuck up, you know, just if you fall off the horse, get back on that motherfucker. I mean, you know, all we got is time until we're in the ground. So it's just like, you know, figure it out. So that's what I've been doing. And right now, I haven't been on more of a positive note in years, and at least 3 years, for sure. Like I'm so positive, and I'm you know, I'm not actually in my best state, like financially or just. Oh, there's somebody robbing the place. We gotta kill.
That's what den Rauchmelder runter.
That's what
Wo ist der
Instagram.
Raum wieder?
Da musst du, hör mal, da
Smoke
musst du
alarm right here.
Der ist weg, Digga.
Nee, auf der
That's the smoke alarm. DJ Chris Crisis.
Nice. All live.
Every
DJ
time
Chris
you can
Crisis.
dance on my
There's a smoke is up in
Smoke
your
alarm.
room.
So,
We're
yeah,
trying to
that's
have a
right.
conversation about ups and downs. There's a downer.
Sorry, guys.
I hit it just a little bit because if you smoke weed on interviews, by the way, that's why I don't, because if I have no personality in a minute, it's his fault. He's going down the fucking ladder right now.
Boomer Grow, ladies and gentlemen.
Bomber, right?
Just
Bomber.
leaving.
Boomer Grow, yeah.
That's it.
Bomber, man. God damn it, Bomber.
Great
Hey,
motherfucker.
Ritz, you have a huge tour coming up in the States. Tell us about it.
Man, I'm touring with King Lil G, man, who's got a huge following. And I just went out to LA, met him. We did a song together. It should be released soon. Very, very, very professional guy. Talented guy. Like I said, huge following. You know, so I'm so excited about all this. So
Cool.
yeah. So that's
Yeah,
happening.
keep us updated. We'll put it on the radio.
November 1st through December 15th.
Right.
Nice.
But right now, I'm just enjoying being out of the States, and I feel like I'm on European vacation. Like, this is great, man.
So here in Hamburg, what do you got? You are in Germany in general. Which cities are you gonna visit or?
Well,
it's stage?
we're gonna go to what is it? Is it Cologne or Cologne?
That's Cologne.
Cologne. Okay, so we're going to Cologne tomorrow or tomorrow.
Day after.
2 days, day after tomorrow. I keep saying that all night, right? Like I said, we went to Essex last time in Dusseldorf. We got to go to, I know this isn't Germany, obviously, but we got to go to Amsterdam last couple months ago. We had a nice European run. I'm just finally getting out of the States. You know, I've been to Canada, shout out to Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and we've always wanted to come to Europe so bad. And now we're finally getting here. So it's just like building from square one up. So I'm excited. It's one of those exciting things. It's like you go through a career and all you want to see is your fans get bigger and bigger and bigger. And the next thing you know, you're back to damn near square one, except you have fans online and all that stuff. Well, over here, it's like, shit, I'm back grinding, you know, I'm back, you know, bringing it back up.
Right.
So that way, when I come here next time, maybe be, you know, 200, 300 more people here, if not more than that. So it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for being here.
Man,
Thank you for having
me. And this dope ass man cave my homie got here.
What inspired you to rap in your early life?
Willie D,
Well, who?
Scarface, Ghetto Boys, anything Rap A Lot, man. Anything Rap A Lot records. I moved to Atlanta, Georgia in 1988. And in Pennsylvania, where I grew up, we knew nothing but Run DMC and Aerosmith song and the Fat Boys. And that was about it. And then Pour Some Sugar on Me from Def Leppard and anything Guns N' Roses and all. No, but so we weren't very, you know, we liked LL Cool J and shit, but we didn't. I'm from the sticks of Pennsylvania, you know, right by West Virginia. And shout out to them, man. It's a beautiful place. When I moved to Atlanta, it was a culture shock. So I started listening to Kilo. Kilo, let me not leave him out. Kilo was the first. And when he calls himself Kilo Ali right now, you know, or had called himself, and he had a lot of records, a lot of hit records. Kilo had a song called Cocaine. That song really inspired me to do cocaine. No, I'm just kidding. not to rap. It was rebellion. It was rebellion. You know, I was a kid. You know, he's taking a piss on like the inside of his tape cover. You know, showing like pissing, looking back at the urinal. And so Kilo, 2 Live Crew, and then I just on the bus, some kids that was playing Rap A Lot records. I used to sing R&B and stuff. We go to parties and shit where they be dancing. We do like Boys to Men and shit, and Shy, like a lot of the '90s R&B. I believe that might be one of my favorite genres, if not my favorite genre of music, is '90s R&B. So I started there, and then when the Ghetto Boys came, I just got sucked in, man, and everything Rap A Lot. I bought every fucking Rap A Lot artist, period. Most people started with NWA and all that stuff. I did the opposite. I started with Rap a Lot and did all that. Then I had to go back and listen to NWA. By that time, Chronic was out and Snoop and all that stuff. And then I got influenced by New York rap, and Outkast came out and changed the whole game for me. So and ever since then, I've been going.
You wrote a lot of rhymes and texts in your past. Like, are there any 15 albums waiting to be released in the future?
Right now? Yeah, I'm sitting on a lot of music right now. It's like, it's a new day and age. I come from an era. I not even come from an era. My mind, I like hearing albums. I like hearing somebody's album from the start to finish, because I know when you hit play on somebody's album, their first song, you want to see how the first song goes. You want to go, I call it peaks and valleys. You want to go through peaks and valleys. But the climate's changed now. It's more, the quicker you put shit out, and people consume music at a lot faster rate. So I'm sitting on a lot of records, getting ready for them to consume a lot of music, which they've never had from me before. So I'm very excited to do that. But it takes time. Everybody's like, well, when are you going to put this fucking music out? You keep talking about it. But hey, loan me some money, man. We can go to the studio. No. Everything's all good. All those records will be done in due time. And I'm about to flood the market with shit. It's basically the calm before the storm. It's the quiet before the storm right now. So that's where I'm at right now.
What do you think about the mumble rappers?
So here's the thing about the mumble rappers. I got, my thing is this, and I said this before on Hip Hop DX, and like, mumble rap to me comes from just me being, I got a lot of homies from the hood in Atlanta, right? That I grew up with since the 90s. And after the 96 Olympics came to Atlanta, a lot of people moved there from other states and shit. But in Atlanta, there's a way they talk in the hood. I'm not from the hood in Atlanta. I'm from the suburbs. I'm from the north side, Gwinnett County. I witnessed, when I say I'm not from the hood, I witnessed a lot of fucked up shit, and Metro Atlanta expands everywhere. So it's not like it's not like a Mayberry type area where nothing goes down. Here's my thing on mumble rap. Mumble rap to me started from motherfuckers that talk like this. Goddamn, they don't finish their words. They be like, shit, I be on there drinking. I'm drinking that Crown, I'm drinking my coconut. But before that cadence, it's like, that's how they talk. You know what I'm saying? That's their culture. But what bothered me is people that don't have that accent started rapping like that, copying the accent. And shout out to Justin Hunt, who's one of the most intelligent guys in the industry, I think. I said, Justin, I said, man, I was calling people out because I heard even New York rappers or California rappers sounding like they were from Atlanta, and they were using the Atlanta accent. That's what mumble rap is, the shit, or the South accent, basically. So shit. And it's not making fun of it. It's not poking fun at that shit at all. It's just culture. That's how they talk. But the thing is, now you got people imitating how they talk, and that's not how they really speak. So if I say the word speak, I'm not gonna be that how I speak. I speak on the record when I rap, when I speak on the record. But, you got people on there doing that shit, and I think that's the most irritating thing about mumble rap to me. I like it when it's authentic. I like it when it's a person that really speaks that way, and they really, really come from where they're at, and that's their accent. But Justin, my point is, I said, Justin put it to me, said it's no longer an Atlanta accent, it's a SoundCloud accent. It's an internet accent.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and it's fucking weird. Yeah. Be like if everybody just started talking German out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like next thing you know, just cool to be like, I only know it's like Mishamash. I'm sorry. I don't even know what that means. I think it's like lick my ass or kiss my ass. So it's like, it'd be like, just like Mishamash. If that was like the new wave and everyone start talking like that, you'd be like, wait a minute, that's our shit, motherfucker. But now you can't even say that's our shit because everyone raps like that. And shout out to Migos because shit, they're from Gwinnett. Well, they went to the same high school I went to. They started, and Future, of course. Future didn't go to. He's not from Gwinnett, but he's an Atlanta rapper. Future, they started that trend of that style of rap, but everybody ran with it. And a little bit. I think a lot of people say it. I think hip hop could use a little bit more balance. Just a little bit more balance. Nobody wants to, it's like, but it happened. Look, history repeats itself. I remember back in the early 90s, even in the South, people say, yo, word is born, someone's the fun of form, we ain't from New York. You know what I'm saying? But, so you don't say word is born.
Yeah.
But you might say it because that's what's happening in the rap game. But now it's just like that times a million, times max a million. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing on the mumble rap. I appreciate it if it's authentic, but now it's gotten so watered down. It's just like, come on, man, be yourself. My main advice to all rappers is be you, do your own thing, man. Whether that's what's playing on the radio or not. I went through so many years trying to make what I thought would be popular in Atlanta, and Atlanta's the main place to get broken in on the radio. You got Atlanta, then you got New York, then you got LA, or you know, inside of that order somewhere or another. But Atlanta's number one. Shout out to 107.9, B103, everybody out there. You know, but yeah, I think it needs more balance. And I think there is balance there. You know, there's balance, but now it's just getting a little out of hand. A little bit. A lot of these motherfuckers coming up. And I don't even want to say young motherfuckers. It's just a lot of people. They just it's the same rhythm. Even if you do mumble rap, let's get out of the let Migos do that. That's the way they rap. Let's do it different. And I have been hearing that too as well. Also, so there's some hope. It was really hope, around the time, when was Lil Wayne like really just on everything? What year was that? Like 2009 or something?
Like a Lollipop song, you mean?
Yeah, but after Lollipop, when he was like on every feature, like he did like 100 features, people started really stepping up their rap skills at that point in time. Like people started really rapping, and then the internet, then when the internet first started like really taking off and all the blogs and all that shit, the skills started picking up, and then it just fucking went from there back down to bullshit. So, and it's not this in current rap, whatever they do, it's just, I'm not a mumble rapper. I don't mumble when I speak, unless I'm drunk and then I'm not rapping. I'd be like, I cry, get over here.
Yeah, but
Can I get another crown roll, please? That's my mumble rap. Can I get another crown roll, please? That could be a hook.
Yeah, speaking of hooks, a friend of mine, Sonny here, just asked me, how do you write your hooks? I mean, you said one time, or the hooks have to be really fancy, and that's the thing you really care about.
I like big records. I like big sound records. So, plus I just like melody. Me and you were chopping it up about beats earlier, and so yeah, I like choruses to have a little bit of melody to them. And when they do, I like harmonies, and I like them to be stacked up and be big. And like it's a balance to everything. You can't have every hook sound that way.
Of course.
So you gotta have some of those. I get down for mine. Get down as much as you gotta have that. In your indestructible. And you got kids in the background fucking saying shit. I just it's just finding that balance, peaks and valleys.
And if you feel the melody, does the beat talk to you and you get the hooks by
100%. Back in the day, when I was in high school, or in my early 20s, I would just write I have pads and pads and pads and pads of raps. But nowadays, I'm so stuck in a routine. I 100% focus on the beat. I listen to the beat first, and I'll ride to that beat, for weeks, before I listen to it in my car, because my wife doesn't let me listen to music at home. I'm just kidding. That's not all the way true. But I listen to it in the car, ride around, and I'm trying to think about, what do I hear on this? And I'll go through things, and sometimes I'll come up with a hook. Funny part is I'll come up with a hook and be like, oh man, this is it. And then I realize I did a hook, the same exact sounding type hook earlier. I'm like, fuck, it sounds like that hook from that song 2 albums ago. So, but the beat definitely does it first. I never just write without a beat, ever. And I wish I had that feeling back, but I don't think it's going to come, because it's not a cocky way of saying I'm a professional rapper, so I rap, I have a formula. My formula is get the beat, right to the beat. I don't sit around and jerk off on a pad and sit around and have fun. I take all my music seriously, and whatever I write, I want it to be something.
So you go on the hook first, or most of the first verse you have it first in your mind?
Most of the time I go verse first, period. A lot of producers too, they send me beats with the hook part first. On the beats you got like something that signifies the hook. A lot of people have the hook starting first. I never like that. I like, can you please start it with the beat, the shit first? I like the verse coming first. Now there's been songs that I've done that have the hook start first, and I think that's fine. but I normally start the verse, and then the last word of the verse leads me to where that hook's supposed to feel. And then I get the feeling of the hook, meaning the feeling of, like, is it an angry hook? Is it a happy hook? Is it a chant hook? Is it a fucking hook that needs harmonies? Is it a hook that somebody else needs to sing? Is it a hook that I could say? Is it a mumble hook? Can I be like, you know, but I'll find out those hooks, and then I'll literally just pace around my room, just like this room right here, and just be like, when the world feels under attack and you wrong, and I'll be like, nah, when the world feels under attack. Well, that's the same shit, it's just in a different octave. Fuck. But you know what I mean? I might be like, when the world, or I might be like, the walls look blue outside in the day. My mind always goes to melody first.
All right. Yeah.
Always goes to melody first. Always goes to singing first. That's just the way I'm programmed. And then sometimes after about 3 hours of dancing around the room, you go, wait a second, I could just go, I get down for mine. You know what I'm saying? And have the same effect. So, you know, that's how I do it. That's my process.
Nice. Yeah, you've been in Germany for the Off of Fame festival, right? We miss you.
Yeah.
I saw the interview where you explained everything, but my friend Kevin, he asked me what happened to him. Can you tell? Once more, man?
Man, I'll tell you what happened. I bought a fucking PC. I should have bought a Macintosh. A fucking computer fried on stage. No, it was very embarrassing for me and Crisis. DJ Chris Crisis is my DJ, man, who's a fucking amazing talented guy. You know, he's on stage getting shit ready to go, and the computer, it was so fucking hot, the computer just fucking shut down. So I'm like, everybody come to the motherfucking front of the goddamn stage. And my manager, this is during that low point, or like on my uprising from that low point, he's like, shut the fuck up. He's scared I'm gonna like go crazy. Not scared, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta watch my artist, man. He's fucking psycho. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck's wrong with you? He's like, the fucking computer's not working, it's fried. And fucking poor Crisis, man. He's up there, man. He can't get the motherfucker to work. And it was just a mess, man. It was a mess. And we paid like so much. We flew from New Zealand to Dubai to Germany. I mean, those flights like cost us like $20,000. We lost like 20 G's. If not like 30 G's, yeah. But it wasn't anybody's fault, honestly, man. It wasn't Crisis' fault. It was just a learning lesson, man. It like you if you go to a festival and the sun's beaming down, you gotta watch out for the computer.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there were like 10 people standing outside. So it really, like, you know, the main thing that bothered me, one was, I like, you know, if we're invited to a show by a promoter or anybody, I like to fucking come through and do the show.
Yeah.
So that in its own bothered me, and it bothered my DJ the same way, and it bothered my management, and bothered our whole team, because we're professionals. We don't do dumb shit. We don't do dumb shit like that. You know, I see, and I'm glad you brought this up, and I know this is a little off subject, but I just read a Facebook comment the other night, like somebody was saying they saw me in Grand Rapids, Michigan, which is always an amazing show, amazing crowd, amazing people, and they were like, you were a little, I forgot what word they used for intoxicated, but it was fucking lame. And they were like, you're a little bit this and this. It's like, no, dumbass, I probably forgot my lyrics, maybe. You know, it's a lot of songs to remember. Plus, I'm hot up there. It's a lot of I don't have a hype man. I don't have a band. I don't have a guitar player over here blocking off my movement. I gotta entertain. So, and somebody's like, no, that's because he's doing coke on stage. Look, I've never, ever in my life, since I've been above 25, done coke before a performance. And I'm not even down with just promoting the coke shit. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like, people get too deep into what your persona is on that, and look, I'm a professional. I do music for a living. Like, they pay money to see me perform. I'm not gonna fucking do drugs before I go on stage. And if I'm up there with drinks, like, don't get it twisted and think that I'm hammered. Like, I would never, you would know if I'm hammered. You know what I'm saying? I was hammered one time. I'll tell the story. One time, and shout out to my wife. I love her so much. One time, me and my wife broke up, and I did a show, and Maurice Garland, who is a well-respected guy in the industry. Maurice Garland used to write. Not used to, but I'm sure he does a ton of shit still. Maurice introduced me to the crowd, and Maurice said, "Man, this guy RITZZ, he raps fast, but you could understand every fucking word he says." and I was drunk as shit and crying backstage. I just got broken up with and shit. Couldn't say a goddamn word. I got on stage after he told him how clear I rapped. I went, shit sound like German, all the Americans and shit. Not this in Germany, motherfucker. No, it just sounded funny. It sounded like, you know, I could have been speaking Taiwanese or some shit like, I don't even know if it's a language. I think it is. But I hope I'm saying that language correctly. No offense on my people in Taiwan. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know. I forgot what I said. My brain's like scrambled eggs.
All right. Yeah, and speaking of fans and maybe artists also,
Yeah.
what's the artist still living you would do a record with or would love to have a feature with?
Andre 3000, 100% would be my first choice. Man, it would be very scary. It would be very scary to do one with him, but he would be my first choice, 100%. Very scary because it wouldn't be very scary. I just try to write my best first and just wait for him to come kill it. And you know what? And that's a good point to bring up too. Well, first of all, Andre 3000, obviously Eminem, Scarface, Bun B. I haven't done one with Bun B, and I've met Bun B several times. I like the OGs, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of young dudes out there that I like to do records with as well. You know, I'd like to do a record with Yo Gotti. You know, there's just a lot of people I like to do records with. But you know, you get some of the you know, they call Andre 3000 Eminem some of the greatest rappers of all time. You know, considering, I mean, depending on who you're speaking to.
Yeah.
Mm.
And you know, that would be fucking amazing to do that. But my point being is, what I was saying before is, I guess when I say I would be scared, I probably wouldn't be, because I put people on my records. You know, everybody's like, oh, he killed RITZZ on his record, or RITZZ killed him. It's like, why the fuck would you have a guy on your record that you don't want to have kill you? Like,
Of course, yeah.
why do you want, if you want me on a record, why do you want me to come weak? You know what I'm saying? So all that he killed you shit is so fucking stupid. That'd be like having fucking, I mean, like Eric Clapton on the guitar. Michael Jackson had fucking what's his name? Eddie Van Halen on Beat It.